is enough said.
What's going on with the Miami Heat? This is my Brian Windhorse impersonation for the Miami Heat. What's going on with the Miami Heat? And the reason why I asked that, Heat Nation, is because the Miami Heat, when we traded for Simone Fontecchio, that gave us only 15 players on the active roster. And honestly, you guys, it didn't really make a lot of sense to me because Damian Lillard's available, and the Miami Heat are listed as one of the teams that has interest in Damian Lillard. Why would that be reported if we have 15 players on an active roster? That's because, ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Heat look to go for a full swing on potentially bringing Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo on this roster. Now, I mentioned earlier that the Miami Heat were looking to go all in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And why it makes a lot of sense, you guys, is because Giannis and Bam Adebayo, they have the same agent. They've been close for years. But you've also had Damian Lillard, who's played the last 2 seasons with Giannis. They've developed a relationship. They're good friends. And Giannis wants to stay in the Eastern Conference. You put Giannis Antetokounmpo on this Miami Heat team with Damian Lillard, yeah, Lillard's not going to play for the 2026 season until towards the end of the season. But Damian Lillard is still Damian Lillard. And Giannis gives you unbelievable flexibility and makes you an instant contender. And if you're able to make a trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo and keep Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero, now you have your building blocks for the future. Now you have somebody that can take you to the promised land. Now, what's the trade going to be? What can you do? I will be honest. In order to trade for Giannis, you're most likely going to have to give up Tyler Hero or Bam Adebayo. Because when Giannis becomes available, you guys, especially if he wants to stay in the East, look at teams like the New York Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks to be the front runners. But the Miami Heat can provide Milwaukee with multiple first-round draft picks. They can give young assets like Kel'el Ware, Nikola Jovic, Jaime Jaquez, Pallel Larson. You also have expiring contracts like Andrew Wiggins and Terry Rozier. But I'll be honest, you guys, some of these teams can do a lot better. Atlanta, they had that 2026 draft pick that was unprotected. That's Milwaukee's pick. New York have multiple first-round draft picks, and they have pretty good assets. Guys like OG Anunoby, Karl Anthony Towns. And then you also have the Portland Trail Blazers. I know Giannis won't go there, but they also have a lot of Milwaukee's first-round draft picks. So if one of these teams can orchestrate a 3-team deal where Milwaukee gets their picks back. But right now, I think the Miami Heat do have the flexibility and the positioning to go after Giannis. And if they're able to talk Damian Lillard into coming to the Miami Heat, now you have that bargaining piece for Giannis. It's really difficult to say who would you prefer to trade, Tyler or Bam, for Giannis. Tyler is from Milwaukee. Makes sense, especially if Milwaukee's looking to rebuild. And now you have Miles Turner. If you trade Giannis and get Tyler Hero, now you can build around Miles Turner and Tyler Hero. Makes sense for Milwaukee. Bam, though, the reason why I mentioned Bam about a week ago to trade for Giannis is Bam probably has the biggest trade value. So maybe offering Bam puts you ahead of some of these other teams. But I'll keep it real, you guys. If we're trading for Giannis, I really want to keep Bam and Tyler. It's going to be difficult. But if Giannis says he wants to come to Miami, even though it didn't work for Damian Lillard 2 years ago, it may work this time. So Heat Nation, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate the support. And until next time, your boy Ernest out. And that is enough said.